building Abyssal Mask. As long as you're not dying before you can build the magic resist, you can start controlling that lane. And additionally, we talk a lot about the Dawn Shield to try and get that going. But Fenerbahce going for an invade, trying to shake things up.
They feel they need to make something happen early if they can get the upper hand here. Glitter lands through the entire team. MLXG flashing forward. Already took damage from before. One more shot. First blood gonna come in. It goes to Crash on his jungle Nidalee.
What a smart invade.
In the group stage as they go for another game.
Rosen makes his way down. Remember, Cleanse is still there if he wants to bait it in for Crash. Has
no
to try and get it below the minions. They could still get the kill. Crash comes up with another one. Xiaohu standing tall to see if he can get the bounce for the kill, but it's not going to be enough damage. But he gets that shield power back in. Ming coming through. Remember, there's a flash and the cleanse now for Frozen, but he is going down fast. They finally answer back in the mid lane. MLXG and Xiaohu come up.
I mean, there's some serious damage.
Down, they're going to continue to try and play through this mid lane. Crash trying to defend the turret. There's the flash.
A little too close for comfort. MLXG over the wall, and it's Xiaohu going to be storm surging through. With the damage, a kill onto Crash. He has 2 kills, but now goes down. Fight onto Uzun of mid means there is something bad coming down to the bot lane. 1907 Fenerbahce may not be able to make it out in time. A flash from Dupone. He says Wild goes forward to help the team disengage, and he does just that. Beautiful in by Thraldrin. He is in the middle of the fight, but is it too far forward? As Letme's trying to get a bite out of Crime. Gets it with the Vorpal spikes to finish the kill. And now they're going to try to pick up a few more. Finally getting something out of that. RNG could open up the
turret to Baron to really change the state of the game. They're going to use it to try and kill Frozen.
Flash and flash. There is the Realm Warp. They use it. Frozen goes down, and Uzi gets on the board with a kill. Oh, Dupone gonna get chomped down here. Wild Growth is there.
Pretty
Looks like
low.
He's gonna use it to stuff himself up. Oh, the shot coming in. Uzi's gonna get himself another one very fast, and this
Flash. Just got to get the knockdown.
This is the Bramble Smash on Letme, which means he's silenced. He's knocked up from the Rupture. He tries to keep him in range long enough, but Letme is basically healing under the damage of 1907 Fenerbahce.
Twice now where
Aren't the objectives, they're going for the kills instead and going for turrets.
And you call for those Rise ultis. We just saw 2 of them. 1 top lane, now 1 bot lane. Bring in more members. They're getting more.
That's big. Letme just tanking Crash low. Wild Growth is on. That means Patton doesn't have the same, but he's still trying to step forward. Always seeing Patton trying to make the move, but they may be too far behind now. The second tier going down, finds himself back to the back line.
Wilson is alive. He's done this before. The Syndrome combo will deal more damage than a Smite. But as you said, Jed, not more than Feast and Smite combined.
There it is. Wow, that went down very fast. A very quick.
They gotta kill Letme fast so they can actually get further on and get to the back line of RNG. But this Cho'Gath will just not die.
Thalgr will. He's way ahead of the team. Oh, they're on Uzi.
They're on Uzi. Uzi gets that cleanse. That's the unleashed power. He stays alive. The shields come through.
Gotta heal.
Stays alive from the bomb as well. RNG, however, have to pull back. Patton has the damage. Patton could have a whimsy to speed.
Turrets and force 1907 Bocce to fight him. And if they don't fight him, the next is going to die.
Letme tanking, but not for long. The turrets fall even faster. Crash goes down. A few shots from Uzi. Uzi stays alive. Scat of the week goes down right at the end by Frozen. They may have to back up. Nature's grabs come through. A few hugs here for RNG, and they should be able to drop Letme. He may even say, I'm going down for the team. But wait, they stay. MLXG on the side. Xiaohu on the right, trying to spit in the damage from the machine gun mage, and they are able to tear down 1907 Fenerbahce, where they stand in their base. A 13-3 scoreline, and the nexus for RNG as they start off their 2017 Worlds run with a victory.
38 minutes, 42 seconds. You may say it took them too long, but that's very close to their average game time throughout the LPL team. This team took gold runes on the Janna. They played for late. They even got first blooded by a surprise invade, but still died 3 times the entire game, picked up 13 kills. And in the end of it, it was a decisive victory.
Exactly, like we didn't talk about how late game tank. And while it is a draft from G2 that's focused around killing Ruler in the bot lane, I still think the Maokai for late game.
Yeah, they made
He's back, baby.
Round 2. They got the taunt.
The flash is up.
Flash.
Where is it? Oh, there's that long range damage. Root Caller to come in. This one's going to be it. He's going to slalom through the minions, but not far enough. First blood going to Shen. Going to expect.
Fishio, Ivern player. Oh, Sven, no flash. They get the ultimate as well.
There's stunned under. Ruler goes a little aggressive. Ambitions here to possibly save the day. The brush is there for Sven to keep firing from as he uses it for a bit of protection in and out. And G2 is out. I was wondering, it's kind of like Mithy's calling to the team, do we want this? Should we engage? Perk says
look,
yes.
Perks.
Right over the wall, Cosmic Radiance goes out, uses that another Valkyrie to get himself to safety, and Stand United comes in. The 2v2 on the backside with Daisy coming in, frees the crowd. And what damage from Perks! Looking at the left side now, his ambition about to go down. Featherstorm comes out as they try to lock him down. Great fights by Core JJ and Crown on the right side. As we look back behind Baron Pit, they're able to turn the fight as the double kill from Expect comes through after the flash. And now they're trying to sort this one out to keep themselves alive, but also find that last sliver of health that could be keeping Expect alive. And he goes down. 2 more kills for Samsung Galaxy. Immediately by Sven and the rest of the team there.
He had to burn a lot. Ambition caught.
Very, very caught. Cosmic Radiance goes down. Looks like the whole team's going to be able to walk out of this. A nice hit onto Ruler from Daisy. Might keep him in range, but Cuvee getting in there with the rest of the team, but Crown comes through. Throw another rock, he says, and comes up with the kill onto Trick. Now a silent Perks in the mid lane, almost getting chomped down, but that's already been used by Cuvee. Another kill onto Expect, and that goes into the hands of Ruler as they have finally found G2.
Both Farsight totems up, and that gives them a very bad initiation. And here's the Baron we talked about. They're healing on the pit, thanks to Core JJ.
And this G2 lineup that's trying to play these team fights where they one-eye Perks and win the team fights, which is the most important thing for Samsung in this game.
And they're trying to make something happen.
Throws down that Iron Will. Will he be able to stay alive throughout all the damage? No. Cuvee says dinner time as they start going on the turrets. The silence, the ruptures. G2 can hardly even move inside their own bases. Samsung Galaxy plows through the front door. Looks to get another kill on Sven. A double kill for Crown as he says King Me coming through the base as well. And they're going to start on the Nexus turrets.
Beautiful flash seismic shove at the tail end of that fight to put the icing on the cake. Carries are gone. Samsung has Baron. This is game, Riv.
27.5 minutes in, Samsung Galaxy will lock down their first win as they start group stages.
And we learned a few things in this game here. Crown is a player who's gotten a lot of criticism during the summer split. It's not been great for him. He's died a lot in the early game. He struggled to have the impact in the late game. This game, however, his Talia was spot on. Fantastic team fights from him. Multiple times we even saw that. Last one, sure, you got to flash forward and get a little fancy kill as well.
Yep. Not necessarily about the Weaver's Wall, as the double teleport and the Shen would have potentially blocked those, but able to chain the CC very well with the rest of that team. So Cuvee on the Cho'Gath, even though he wasn't the guy with the 3 kills from the mid-game team fight.
The Karma and the Tristana will do more than find 2v2, and you can play around topside.
Yeah, they're going to play around topside. By Longzhu as well, is setting up the roam path for Vegeta, and that's why Mortals go bot side.
Last chain of corruption, Prey gets hit, he's able to jump out, True Shot Barrage to come out behind here. Who's got the follow-up damage, and it goes down to Gorilla. This is going to be the warp out, teleport in. Khan gets himself in a hit.
At the moment, Prey might even want to look for more because we got a Talia coming
around. Here's Talia.
There's no teleport for Ole. He gets caught out in the end. Soul Shackles go down, but he is going to be shackled up by the likes of Longzhu as it's now 1-1.
Yes, let's see if Ole can get something happen.
Hiding in the brush. The control has been great for them. Cody some possibly forward. Last hit to Ole. So clean and simple.
It's such a smart...
They're going bot again and again.
So he throws the binding down, pushes Gorilla up towards Xmithy with that direction, possibly onto Prey now. Nature's Grasp just misses. No, it gets him! And they come up with another kill!
It's all planned in advance here from Immortals. Placing
They're going to have to shot towards Gorilla. A rooted Prey. Soul Shackles just in range, but they actually have to back off. Pole Belter warms up after taking a lot of damage. Khan gets the teleport in. Is this the turnaround for Longzhu Gaming? Ole's going to be going down. They lose the support, but that's 2 kills. Tash going over to Longzhu. Xmithy just living as BDD.
That lost lane.
Yeah.
They have found him, though.
Instantly going down. He just got himself in a very troublesome position while Cuz tries to play that distraction game. He's also trying to pull Immortals around to say, use your resources spacing on me. They do so and actually come up with an Ocean Drake after that.
It's fun to see how much CC Immortals
Oh my word.
fitting.
Ooh, nice shot by BDD, pulling out one last.
The drink goes down, but they are on it.
All right, Xmithy coming up. His smite is going to be down, but it will be up for the time.
They're going to get it.
Get there. They have enough damage to make it happen. Ole, it's up to you. Can he get the damage? He cannot. Soul Shackle goes down. The rest of the team trying to get out and instantly zeroed out Ole. Means Khan could be finding himself in the same situation as he stayed too long. Having him with Baron on the side lane would be huge if he could put out the pressure, but it looks like he goes down in the end. And the rest of the team will be able to work with Baron and 3.
Even then, Baron in a 2-for-1.
Oh, Prey.
Quite strong in this game here. Already sitting on basically 2 full lives and 2 halves.
That's all it takes.
And then Smithy goes down, and suddenly this Baron buff now means that Longzhu can also push for some towers.
Control the inhibitor turret in their eyes here. 27 minutes in. Pobelter on the bottom side of the fight. A double cataclysm going on to Cody's son. Ole goes down immediately as Pobelter still looking to deliver the damage from the back, from the side. He can't find his way in. His Flame is in a 4v1. Prey goes to the front side of the fight. There it is. Cuz goes down to the hands of Pobelter. And he is just trying to flex his muscle, but doesn't have that finishing damage. Doesn't have enough teammates behind. Here comes Smithy. Pobelter still on the run. Have Longzhu overstayed their welcome. And it looks like it could be just right. BDD backs up. Pobelter just on the edge. Zanyas goes down and BDD's gonna volley this one home. Prey with the kill secured.
Just like that, nearly a perfect game here. They have the flash down on Pobelter as well. He's trying to get out. Smithy could not.
Round warms out. Smithy finding the 45 seconds.
Engage on Gorilla. Use the Talia walls so effectively to create catches, and then also the speeding up Prey. Sending him forward every single time.
Cody's son blinks. Cody's son goes down. That's going to be another kill coming in for Prey. And Khan is the initiator in this one. Not stopping a second to think about it because the team is right behind him.
And they're not letting everyone respawn, and they just keep getting the picks.
30 minutes in. Quite fast games to start off the group stage of World. Longzhu going to take down Immortals and start off their group stage in Group B, 1-0.
So much of this game was about who could start the fights because you had so many damage dealers on both sides. And what was so interesting is both teams had many picks that were successful. What decided it is what happens after. How well you can convert those small advantages into big ones. And in that one, in that aspect, Longzhu were the decisive victors.
Right, I mean, the game, dead even. Immortals are getting that Infernal Drake, and that's where that quick call with 4 members comes in from Longzhu. Secure the Baron, and
can create chaos. This is something that they would like to do with these skirmishes. You turn off the lights, you can maybe separate people, get a little bit more panic coming from the enemies that way. Even though there are wards, it's going to be a party.
Oh, Levi, Archie holding on, TP coming in, Coon going to go wide, Brox is still pushing forward. Coming out yet, First Blood dropping for Fnatic, and now pulling back. Gigabyte Marines biting off more than they can chew.
They still have a 1 champion, and it's not a Maokai. Oh, they did it!
It is!
On the other side!
Oh no, so that's the ignite! Now we know why he takes it. Noway's gonna grab the kill. Broxy comes over the wall, Cocoon connects. Fnatic fire back.
I thought you were still talking about the one on bottom.
At all. Just pushing forward, just punch comes in. Paranoia! 5 minutes into the game!
He is 2 levels higher than anyone else on his team right now. Talk about power leveling there for Levi. Is able to get it off, but Caps wants to answer again. I don't know if they can push the minion wave. Minion has to wait for it.
Trying to make his way out. Taunt comes out, but Reckless is still free hitting. Zoaz comes in, finally level 2. That's enough. Caps gets a kill for himself. Welcome to World. Levi's still going. He's going to grab another one. He might be able to take down Reckless too. He's pushing forward. That's the double for the Nocturne.
And Fnatic, being separated like
that.
that.
Lane. Cap's gonna get locked up. Optimus level 6 means he can chase down for free, but might not even need to. Rip walk forward, trying to find it. Flash in the auto will shut him down. And brilliant tanking from
Focus seems to be mid.
locking him up. That's gonna be in trouble. Lulu gonna be locked up. Paranoia comes in. Levi moving forward immediately. Caps just gets deleted. Zoaz doing what he can to fight back. Going to get knocked back in the end by the Buster shot. Levi tanking blows. Can't afford to take that tower shot, but maybe he'll make it out. Goodbye, baby. Kitty Cat's bringing it home.
Gets in.
They're just chasing him down. The minion wave gonna block any potential cocoons. He leaps right back into the thick of it. Archie is a man without fear, because here comes the Kassadin. It wasn't the right call. Looks like it will just be the disengage. Caps though, man on a mission. In comes Reckless. That's the CC. Takes down Archie.
There's a reason that we evolved to have fear, though. It can be safe to have fear. All right,
Debating what to do here, but looks looks like Soaz is going to be
Here they
pressured
go.
out. They need to make a play in the mid lane as Soaz is doomed to fall here. Tries to twist his advance back. A little bit of healing. I don't think he's going to be able to save his way out of that one. No way on a killing spree.
RNG is just the real MVP. Gives the
Coordinated fights than just the small skirmishes.
Optimus pushing in, not going to give away that Rip Tail for free. Looking to chase
Optimus.
down Broxa, but in the middle of 3, in comes the Galley. Optimus out to safety.
Oh, no!
No! Rip Tail taking it away. Has Fanatics back in that one. Now the realm more forward. Archie going to look for the taunt, only going to connect on 2. He should be taken down as well. Reckless going to grab that kill.
Well, though, every time there is a fight on the other side, they're pushing turret.
Here comes the paranoia, in comes Levi, and down goes Soaz.
Even Noway surviving. So right now they're playing the turret game. They're sieging. That was
Levi here is probably the most effective guy in the entire game so far.
Now looking for the 1v1 with Caps, does manage to spell shield. Fear comes out, red buff is ticking. Caps running for his life, but Levi should be able to burn this down. Duskbringer burning him out.
He does so much damage. That's the blue buff now for Levi. And this is one of their many strategies.
Has to be careful here, is locked up. Spell shield's not going to save him from that. As soon as we praise him, he goes right back down.
They are pushing both lanes on either side of free 2, so looks like they're still going to get 1-for-1. If Soaz doesn't get them all.
Soaz is trying to start the fight off. Paranoia is available and used immediately, but it looks like Archie is the one who's going to get taken down. Winter War not going to have an effect. It will be the trade back as Levi just rips through Soaz.
A big trade in the end, but it was just...
Side, Tristana going to do a similar jump away, but Jesus goes in.
Now comes the Galley, ultimately, we'll see how many knockups he's going to get, just 1. Now trying to find the taunt onto Reckless, but a nice sidestep comes through. Even wants to make it a safety. Archie pushing forward. Optimus is in the middle of the team. That's a fed cast, and now Reckless is in trouble. Noway has no fear, and Justice is going to get dropped down. He's looking for a thorn. He flashes forward. That's going to be the shutdown and the triple.
3 big kills, and they are still pushing on the...
Pushing in, dropping lower. Paranoia blocking vision into the pit. They can't even see it happen. The Icon going to let him know it came through, but Caps is just going to get burned through immediately. Making the Paladin play to make it out once again. Soaz leaping forward. Reckless still untouched on the backside, but the tanks are already dropping. Fnatic is getting routed. The Baron dropping in the favor of Gigabyte Marines. They'll take a Cat Pajama Man anyway on the back half.
And now they've got minions in bottom side as well, and they were looking to cut off minions maybe, but not going to be the case.
Optimus might be cleaned up, but the rest of the team is moving into the base. Galliol comes down. Maybe he can stop the backside as well. Noway is pushing to the base.
He's looking to end the game right now. If he can stop the teleports, it's over.
TP goes through. Doesn't look like it's going to get canceled. It's Caps versus the world at the moment. The rest of Fnatic caught in a fight. Noway versus Caps. One battle to decide the game, but Broxa is here for backup, and Gigabyte Marines are going to have to bare their teeth and wait for a few more minutes.
Meanwhile, if you look at the mini-map there, they were still... Oh,
Noway, no fear! Moving in, Caps! Ooh, gets taken back. Maokai pushing in. Broxa going to get tucked down as well. There's not enough damage to kill the Tristana. Noway is legendary! But still, Gigabyte Marines, they're not quite strong enough to end the game. Soaz, though, just feeding fuel into the fire. Reckless is here with the double drops. That's the triple. He's looking for the quadra. Reckless gets cut down as well. Penta could come out. Noway is hungry for it. The team is there. That's it.
It's a legendary 11-kill Tristana, and Optimus takes the Penta. Gigabyte Marines are going to take the game.
Gigabyte Marines taking down the 3rd seed from Europe. A first blow for Vietnam.
What a performance from the Gigabyte Marines. From the beginning of the game to the very end, they had a plan, and they executed on that strategy. Fnatic left not knowing what to do.
Woo. Yeah, you said it, Kobe. Woo. An insanely high-paced game, and it's been breakneck pace in our first 3. This one just topping up. Gigabyte Marines say, hey, you think you can play a fast game? We can do one better. And still, I think we're never prepared for what Gigabyte Marines bring to the table. Will be the Corky coming out. Now, you already said not a great matchup. Rusty, what? Give me some insight there. Give me more.
This is a very good matchup.
They make his presence known on the bottom
We have
side.
hit level 6 on Chen as well, so the opportunity to go straight in is there.
On Polymorph, moving forward. Kog'Maw dishing out a decent amount of damage, now pulling back. Lulu gonna flash out the trade tower aggro on, running for his life. He is stealthed up, but that's gonna be first blood for the Twitch as the poison ticks down. The backfire for EDG, Boy, the heal, and the
didn't work out for EDG because of the way they've got themselves into that lane. His mid lane
Scout
once
now
again.
pushing in. That's the Stand United. Pulling comes out. No flash for Westgore this time around. So Scout more than comfortable to just bring it home and find the first kill for EDG.
Just continue to lane.
Back off. TP's gonna get mashed. Will they be completed? AHQ ready for a fight. Ziv wants to turn this one back in his favor, but Boy now 3 hitting onto the front line. Cho'Gath not tanky enough.
fight that one back.
Here comes on.
Retreat on ready. Spray and pray coming out. 2 members locked up. Monsoon to heal the squad. Scout now trying to turn this one back in their favor, but EDG is in trouble because the Twitch is just going rampant. But Zim gets taken down. Lucian going in, moving forward. Triple kill, but not enough. Quadra comes in for Twitch in the end.
Holy moly, the kiting here from no EDG in and out.
Boy,
they're turning.
One back, Mouse moving forward. The Steam Gates they wanted on is in trouble. That's the prison, and he's gonna get taken down. EDG with a beautiful fight.
So good from EDG, but the fight's not over. They want the turret.
Oh, Westor, the last still hard to kill this Swanee, but Westor's on the backside. That's going to be an engagement they're looking for. In comes Corky, but it might not matter because Scout's going to get taken down. On is still up and alive. The double disengage more than enough, but Scout lives way longer than he should. And suddenly the fight's turning back. Iboy trying to find the opportunity to free hit onto the back line. Not going to get an opportunity because AHQ are pushing forward. They found
and then they may use that teleport and try to collapse, but it's too late.
Shogun has the feast. This should just be a free Baron.
Guaranteed. Iboy running away now. Team knows
They have to expect. Just because their crowd control and their engage is weak, but EDG.
They're left to start the fight. That is going to be Jana immediately taken out. Scout is still alive, but has to leave the fight as quickly as he can. On is untouched, but suddenly is getting ripped through. That's the double kill. It is Iboy who is popping off, but Zib fires back. An even fight, an even exchange, but EDG looking to keep it going. And suddenly Zib is taken off. Iboy with the passive coming in clutch.
And from the grave, Iboy gets himself a
Kill with the passive, chasing down Gragas.
Now Elder Dragon on the menu. Cho'Gath, maybe he can feast away, but he's still dead, and that means that one's going to be comfortably in the control of EDG. 48 second airways that Janet's giving at the very beginning.
Mountain feeling it.
Off onto the side. Iboy's going to get knocked back. They're going to try to rip through his health bar immediately. He gets taken down, but he has the GA. He's coming back. It's a brief pause in the fight. He's going to get revived. He's going to try to make it out to safety, and he's alive for now. EDG are peeling beautifully, but they're not making a dent into the side of AHQ. Mountain's got to back off sight there.
Are they positioning just
Mountain's
for a steal?
ready.
Okay, moving backwards. Who can get it? Clear Love secures it in the end. Now AHQ need to force the fight. Not sure if they want to do it, though. Almost on the other side of the map. Iboy freely cleaning up the backside. Keep your eyes on the Twitch. Free hitting forward, trying to clean up the front line. Clear Love now tanked up, and Iboy coming into the side. He's ready to flank. That is the tank Kog'Maw. He doesn't have to be scared of anybody. He's pushing in. Fighting back. Iboy flying over. He's hungry for the kill. He's looking for a little bit more, but he has to back off. Zib now feeling a lot more confident. Maybe Mountain has finally found that flank. Scout in trouble. Westor doing so much damage to Spirit's Refuge. Buys a little time. Redemption comes back in, and it is Mountain who gets turned on. Iboy grabs the kill. That's one down in favor of EDG.
AHQ cut themselves off.
With everyone pretty much at full build, even the Phantom Dancer for Scout, his past boots, they're a thing of the past for him. Now do they...
Right story forward again. Iboy going to try to isolate. He's in the middle of the team. He just get taken down with a beautiful flash away. Will keep him alive. AHQ trying to reset the fight, but Scout is now pushing in. Iboy is free hitting onto the line. Zim is so tanky, but it might not be enough for redemption. Healing up AHQ. No one has died yet, but Mouse has isolated himself. They're pushing forward. The Rupture leaping in, and bye-bye to Scout. AHQ, they're finding the edge. They're pushing in for more. One more Rupture. Mako sidestep, but it will cost him his life. Mountain wants to keep it going. The Baron in the sights of AHQ. This could be their game.
There's try and pressure.
Baron is going to drop. No one there to contest. EDG backing off.
This first minion that hits the Nexus turret. AHQ want to finish it before Scout gets back.
Coming up, looking for the opportunity. Iboy uncontested. They might just focus on the towers. Iboy's been knocked back into the middle of the team. The GA will be proc, but they're ready this time around. The Rupture not going to connect home, but it does not matter. AHQ in the face of disaster managed to find the fight, managed to find their win condition. Scout, he's just poking at him, but it does not matter because this is their Nexus. This is their game. AHQ going to find their first win on the world stage.
AHQ with the upset over EDG early on, day one of group stages. They buy the Bramble Vest, make it to the 50-plus minute spike where they're able to sell it and then end the game shortly after.
For a team that had fairly low expectations coming into Worlds, still when they play against EDG as of late, they prove to be an Achilles heel. They know each other so well, and it means that AHQ are very prepared to take down their friends.
And I think we have to praise Mountain. His engages may not have been perfect. He may have been caught out once or twice, but when it came to those final team fights, he found the...